So yeah, the process of working with you. I remember when we first started, which was probably what I think start of this year. And yeah, I just found it. I found your energy and sense of fun was something that kind of aligned with the way I work. And I love the way that you tackle tasks. And yeah, everything's done with kind of energy and enthusiasm for what you're doing. But I think probably the biggest thing for me was kind of finding. I guess it's different for every kind of owner or kind of founder. It's like trying to find where the best use of my time can be allocated to your time and offset some of those more kind of menial tasks, I guess, from a VA perspective and kind of free up my time. But I think the thing that I found with you, where your kind of gift was, your talent was kind of in the community side of stuff. So that's where yeah, that's where I want to apply you, is in the community building and the community management side of stuff, because that has without a doubt taken up and eaten into the most amount of time that I've ever spent building anything ever. Yeah, I think yeah, applying you inside the community was probably the best decision. And seeing where we can kind of like you making hold on a minute, I hit the mic there for a sec. So yeah, you making suggestions on what we're kind of missing inside the community and building like a. I remember when we kind of started, we made suggestions for a kind of having like a almost like a sort of model or content framework for the week of like what subjects we were going to talk about on certain days. Whether it be sort of tips or kind of celebrating wins or having like little pop cultural references in the community. So I found that I like collaboratively working with other people, and the suggestions you came up with for the community were spot on, were really good, and it's helped us build a structure and a framework inside the community which still continues to this day. So that's been awesome. um, so yeah, how I would describe our working relationship. Yeah, like I mentioned before, you're full of energy. You're fun to work with, and you offer stuff up, which I think is important to a working relationship. Like I don't think kind of having a VA or having someone in that role. It's not a I don't think a founder should be kind of dictating stuff to you and going, okay, you do this or you do that. You should be like collaboratively, you work with people to kind of spot stuff and spot where stuff is missing, because there's stuff that, because I'm so far in stuff a lot of the time, I can't see the wood for the trees and I can't see what stuff I'm kind of missing. So having a relationship where that other person can spot things that you're missing and offer them up is super important. It's really important in that working relationship, and you're good at doing that. You're good at you're good at spotting things that I ordinarily miss. What would I recommend you focus on for development? I definitely think there's a massive opportunity. We spoke about this earlier, but I think there's a huge opportunity with AI and the AI space at the moment, especially from a training and consultation component. The opportunities that we've got with AI and the avenues that it's opening up, even from like a kind of no or low code perspective for stuff like building apps and kind of video workflows and how it's going to change the way we interact. I think taking AI and kind of leveraging it and allowing it to deepen and build up and scale human relationships much more quickly is where I think the best use cases of it are. Kind of over relying on it and building it in such a way that it replaces humans to a certain extent is to me a bad thing. But anything that can sort of be used as a kind of accelerant for human relationship building and kind of contextuality at scale is where I think the best use case of AI is, and I think that's definitely an area you should look into. And that's it. And I'm going to stop recording.